Going on? What's going on? About to get 800 reps today. Gonna do the same thing we did yesterday. So we're gonna do 20 rounds instead of 10 rounds. So we're gonna do 40 rep circuit for 20 rounds. Today probably ain't gonna be as intense as it was yesterday. Today we probably just do like we're gonna probably do like we're gonna do five. We're gonna in between each round we're gonna do 1 minute rest. But after every 5 rounds, so after the first 5 rounds, we're gonna do a 2 minute rest. Then after the second 5 rounds, we're gonna do a 3 minute rest. After the third 5 rounds, we're gonna do a 4 minute rest. Then we're gonna push through the last five. But between each round, it's gonna be a 1 minute rest. So this is gonna probably take me about maybe 50 minutes, 50, 55 minutes, something like that. But it's not gonna be as intense as it was yesterday. But we should still get a pretty nice pump out of this. So that's how we doing it today. Arch Dragon, what's up? How you been? Arch Dragon, what's up? How you been? I've been overloading my legs since I ain't been able to um since my knee been bothering me. Azriel, what up? Appreciate it. What up, Jake? Appreciate that. I be trying, man. I'm 52 years old. I be just trying. Azriel, I just be trying, man. 52 years old, matter of fact, I'll be 53 in a couple of few more weeks. July 23rd, I'll be 53 years old. So I just be trying, stay in best shape as I can. Be an old man. The better man, that's what I call it. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing 40 rep circuit, 20 rounds. We're gonna rest 1 minute in between each round. After the fifth, we're gonna do a 2 minute rest. After the 10th, we're gonna do a 3 minute rest. After the 15th, we're gonna do a 4 minute rest. Then we're gonna push through the last 5 rounds. So basically, we're doing the same thing we did yesterday. We're gonna do 5 pulls, and we supersetting now, y'all. We supersetting. We're going from one muscle group to the next muscle groups. So we're gonna very minimum rest. We might step back and step right back into it. But we're gonna do 5 pulls, go straight to 5 chin-ups, straight to 10 dips, straight to 10 pushes, straight to 10 squats, and uh, and we're gonna do that for 20 rounds. That's how we're getting it today. Uh, so that's gonna give us 200 squats, 200 pushes, 200 dips, 100 pull-ups, 100 chin-ups. We don't neglect chin-ups over here. Now I don't do them every day, but I do get my pull-ups in every day. I'm gonna get at least 50 to 100, 150 pull-ups every day. But I try to get me some chin-ups in a couple of times a week too. That's because that's our curls. That's how we get our curls in. You know what I'm saying? That's our body weight curls is chin ups. Of course, you activating the biceps a little bit with the pull ups, but you get more activation with the biceps on the chin ups. That's why chin ups are a lot easier for most people than pull ups. With that being said, let's get started though. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Without further ado, what's up, Julia? Shout out to Canada, man. Without further ado, appreciate that follow too, John. Let's get it. Without further ado, my knee still bothering me a little bit, but I'm pretty much there. Pretty much there. Let's get it. Straight to the pull-ups. Straight to the dips. Straight to the squats. One minute break. So we're gonna superset through each round. Take a 1 minute break. So we get to 5 rounds. Then we're gonna take a 2 minute break. Let's get it. Round 2. What's going on, Julie? One minute break. 1 minute break. Let's get it. Round 3. Round 3. Wonder what up? No doubt, that's what we do. He said, somebody told me today they won't ask. They didn't ask for advice. But I'm in good shape. So I gave them some advice. And they got pissed. People always saying they want abs. Everybody got abs. Abs like is another muscle. Some people ab muscles bigger than others, where they can have a little more body fat and it show. Some people's a little bit smaller and they need to get off a little more body fat percentage for them to show a little more. But everybody got abs. Even the real skinny people, and you don't see no ab definition on them, that's because they never trained them. So they just real. They muscles real small, like they arms and legs and shit. But once they train them, they'll pop. Round 4. Everybody got abs. You need your abs to do everything you do. You use your abs when you're taking a shit. Believe it or not. You don't feel them abs contracting when you pressing out one of them. Yeah, my brother, he was always skinny. And he always was outside with no shirt on. But he had no abs. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't have none. I'm gonna say they weren't showing. Now they definitely don't show, cause he got that big old belly. Did 20 years in the military and walk around with that big ass belly. Round 5. After this one, 2-minute break. Then we're gonna go up to round 10. 3-minute break. Round 15. 4-minute break. And we're gonna push through the last 5. That's how we getting. No doubt. They definitely are. Everything you do, real talk though, everything you do, you activate the abs. Now, if you take you about 100 shits in one day, that'll be like 100 sit-ups. I don't know nobody doing that, so you're gonna literally have to do some other shit, like some pushing, some pulling. Me, I don't really directly focus on my abs. Every now and then, I'll pull out the sit-up bench, or I might do some L sets or some knee tucks or something. Other than that, I just let it. The rest of the shit I do, you're definitely getting a lot of core and ab work when you're doing squats, for sure. Or lunges like Abundant was doing earlier. Yeah, that was good money too, Abundant. Especially, I knew you could do them inverted rows on your heels because you're too fucking strong. When you got your knees bent, that's kind of the beginner version. Yeah, what you doing with your knees bent, that's like the beginner version. That's like tricep dips and shit. People who just start tricep dips, they usually got to bend their knees. But the tougher ones is when you got your heels doing the tricep dips. And that'll get you to the regular, real deal dips. Both of them good money, but just for it to, for a challenge, for it to hit different, and you won't have them heels on the ground instead of your feet. That's 5. That's 200 reps in the bag. 600 more to go. Why I do this to myself, I don't know. But I got such a burn yesterday. I'm like, I'm gonna go and do this again. And you know, the reps in the circuit ain't really high volume. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do more rounds. This definitely one of my easier circuits though. Just some pulls, some pushes, some dips, some squats. It's one of my easier circuits. But easier, because we know ain't none of this shit easy. But easier circuits. Mighty Mitch, man. Actually doing the same thing as you speak. Yes, sir. Yeah, we don't just talk it. We walk it. Yeah. Yeah, Mitch, we don't just talk it. We walk it. Those inverted rows activate. The abs really, yeah, they do. I saw your joints. Definitely was activated. You did 50 inverted rows straight. Stop lying, Julie. Yeah, definitely hit different. Julie, you ain't do no 50 inverted rows straight. I am not trying to hit it. And if you did, Shout out to you. That's some beast ass work. I get about 25 of them and I'm dead. Julia, you did not do no 50 inverted rows straight. I am not trying to hear that. Round 6. I don't even think I could do 50 straight with my knees bent. If you could do 50 inverted rows straight, you could do 40 pulls straight. I ain't saying people can't do them. There's definitely people out there that can do them. And that puts you in the super elite class, super advanced class. Yeah, a lot of people making this shit look easy, but this shit ain't easy at all. Even if you could do 50, 60 straight pull-ups, heart rate like 165 by the time you're done. People think just getting up and going for a walk is easy, but you need discipline to get up and do that shit. Talking to my son about that the other day, because walking sound real easy, simple. Go get you 8, 10,000 steps every day. Walking, I could do that. Do that shit for a week, and then you quit because you was motivated. But that shit take discipline to get up and go get 8, 10,000 steps every day. A lot of shit easier said than done. Okay, that's what's up. Say try to do the last 50 straight. Nah, that shit easier said than done. He said I struggle with 10 pull-ups. I'm 6'1", 220. I never really do that. I feel you. That's a lot of weight to be pulling up. That's why shout out to Born Sigma, man. Born Sigma about I think he say like 260. And he about 5'9" or something. 5'10". And he doing with the band, but he getting up there. So yeah, if you need to use the band, Julie, use the band, man. Don't be ashamed, man. Everybody has to start somewhere. And that's how you progress. Even if you could do 10 pull, 20 pull, 30 pull to get to 40, you might have to use the band for a while and do 40 straight with the band until you're strong enough to do it without it. Yeah, we don't never throw the bands away. Yeah, we don't never throw the bands away. I always use them to get stronger. Even though I don't use them much more now. Maybe when I want to do a little resistance. But for assistance, I don't really use them no more. If I'm trying to do 15 pulls for 10 rounds, if I got a break, I just break. Say I break at 11 or 12. I come off and try to get back on within a couple of seconds and finish them last reps. Yeah, round 7. Shout out to you though, Julie. A lot of people. Yeah, no doubt. Use the band. Or just set you a number, do it in some rounds, come out your comfort zone sometime. And if you got a break, break. A lot of people don't ever get out their comfort zone because they don't believe in breaking. But ain't nothing wrong with breaking, man. You could break and just try to get recover. Don't don't cool down. Try to get right back in it. Sometimes all you be needing is like a second or two to get a couple of more pulls in. I'm trying right now to make 15 my comfort zone. Yeah, I want to start trying to get 150 pulls daily. I do that a lot, but I want to get them in 15 rep increments, man. And I ain't took no PT test in a minute, but I'm gonna wait after this 100 days so I can take a day off and come back with like a 40-hour rest so I can see where I'm really at. It'll be hard to really gauge your progress when you're going every single day. So after this 100 days, Bundy got us on this 100 days. So after this 100 days, I'm gonna do something on that 100 day, that 101 day. Just take a full day off. No jogging, pushing, no pulling, no jumping, no squatting, no shit. See where my pull-ups be at. PT tests is where I do 100 pulls, 200 pushes, 100 burpees. I try to max out on my pulls and pushes on the first round, and I do them back to back. So I try to max out on my pulls, see what it is, and I just keep hitting them so I get to 100. Same with the pushes. Burpees, I try to get 100 of them in 9.5 minutes. And that's my PT test. That's just to let me know where I'm at, how I progress. Last time I checked, I was like 20 and 50. Giovanni, what up? Appreciate it for real life. It's on the right side. Oh yeah, that definitely would have probably. Yeah, appreciate that, Robin. Appreciate it. Uh, Kurt Stockton, salute to y'all. Kurt Stockton, salute to y'all. Round 8, I be trying, Robin, man. Yeah, yeah. When you eat like I eat, you better train every day. Yeah, shout out to Robin, man. You maintaining that goal, 'cause it's easy to get there. Well, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but it's easy to fall off of it. Definitely is. You know why? Because it's easy not to do nothing. It's easy not to do nothing. And don't look at it. Man, you do like it's easy. My son about to go get him a walk in right now. And if I ask him if he rather just chill and rest or go for a walk, he'll chill, guarantee you. Actually, I was just gonna do the pyramid and give me 550. But shout out to Abundant. He made me want to do some extra numbers today. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's double up what we did yesterday. We almost halfway through too. This round 9. I'm behind schedule a little bit, but it's good. Yeah, every day is a lifestyle. Appreciate that. Yeah. Appreciate that, Giovanni. Robert said he did his back day yesterday night. Said he had to work so, but he said he gotta love it. Yeah, we embrace the pain, Robert. We embrace the pain. Appreciate that, Giovanni. You will. Just don't stop. And if you don't stop, guarantee you're gonna be doing more. But easier said than done. Easier said than done. Yeah, I'm sore right now. I hadn't did nothing on my legs for a couple of weeks. My knee been bothering me, Robert. But I've been on it for the last. I did legs a couple of times last week. I was sore, and I did it for the last few days. I'm sore. Plus, I jogged a couple of days. But I'm still, I'm working it though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. That's what we do. And I got to go to work after this too. And I think Abundant on his way to work too. That's just what we do, Robert. Yeah, that's just what we do. We go get it anyway. Yeah, you could do it like Robert though. Giovanni, you could split days. Do upper body one day, do lower body next. Or you could do chest, triceps, back next day, legs the next day after that. I really prefer that when split days when you do lifting weights. But body weight, I think you could do full body every day. It don't take long to recover. Now you benching extra 30 your weight, whole doubling your weight. Yeah, of course you're gonna need a day to recover, full 48 hours. But while they resting and recovering, I'm gonna be still pushing and pulling with my body weight. Yeah, I'm like 7 minutes behind my time yesterday. Cause I ain't got no sense of urgency today. Big respect. Yep. And I think you just got in about 500-600 reps. About to go get that paper money. That's how we do. That's why you named the daily deposits, right? Abundant daily deposits. That's what we do. Yeah. We do what the average won't do. Let's get it. I'm trying to make it where I can get to a point in my life where I'm very satisfied with myself, and then I could go like 4-5 times a week. Even though they say we don't never be satisfied. Every time we get to some new goal, we end up setting another. Want your arms and chest this big, you get there, next thing you know, you want them a little bigger. Shit don't stop, man. We ain't never satisfied. People with the most body dysmorphia are the people in the best shape because they never satisfied. I'm about to do the same thing. As soon as I get through training, jump in the shower, go to work. Round 11. Be safe, Jake. I don't deserve a 3-minute break on this one. Since I bullshitted all the way through, I was chopping it up a little bit though. Say fast daily pause. Get real money with these. Says the rest. Then the paper money come after. No doubt. That's why I say this never ends. Ain't no destination, just lifestyle. Yeah, it's just a journey, man. It's just a journey. We ain't gonna never be satisfied, man. But you know, this shit turn like it be tough going through it, doing it every day, getting up like fuck. Some days I be dreading it. Some days when I'm doing something new, I be motivated. But for the most part, it be all discipline. But every time, no matter what, especially on the days when I ain't feel like doing it, and I had to kick my discipline in to get it done, ain't no better feeling though. I promise you, that shit feel better than sex, boy. When I get up and get some shit done that I ain't feel like doing, man. And it ain't just training either. It be shit around the crib. You know, it be just little shit. I don't feel like taking out the garbage. And you get up and take that shit out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no better feeling to get some shit done that you really don't feel like doing. And it's easier for you to just sit on your ass. Ain't no better feeling, man. Straight up. This 11. Yeah, that's why I be some days I walk through it. I mean, some days I crawl through it, some days I walk through it, some days I jog through it, some days I sprint through it. Like today, I could say this like more like a light jog. It's a little more than a walk, and it's definitely more than a crawl. But it ain't no sprint. It ain't no run or no sprint. But we gonna get through. So Bundy got us on this 100 days, 400 or better reps. He wanted to be full body, but if you want to split it, split it. If you hurt somewhere and you can't work that body part, work another body part. But 400 reps. So basically, the rest days for me would be exactly 400 reps, like yesterday. I consider that a rest day. Yeah, Bundy laid down the full body rule, but I'm pretty sure he'll give you a salute just for getting whatever kind of 400 reps for 100 days. And I think me and him been going every day for about 4, 5 months already. So this is gonna make it 7, 8 months straight after these 100 days. If God willing, it's round 12. Yeah, 400 reps every day for 100 days ain't no easy task. All right, Giovanni, enjoy the day. Nah, no luck. We don't believe in luck. We don't believe in luck. We make shit happen. We don't hope for it to happen. I don't believe in luck. I believe in blessings and curses. But we don't wish for shit to happen. We make shit happen. We don't believe in no luck. None. We ain't sitting around. If you lucky, you win. Fuck that shit. We make shit happen. We make shit happen. We don't believe in no luck. We go get that shit. Yes, sir. It's just the beginning. We ain't even got through 30 days yet. But we gonna get there though. It's the whole summer right here, Bundy. That 100 days, the whole summer. That's the whole summer. I think it's gonna be from what, July, middle of July, middle of August, be somewhere around the middle of September when we finish this shit. And you know, I do that shit, so it really ain't nothing. It's just the point that it's a stipulation out there. You know what I'm saying? So it just make it, it's more mental than anything. So even like the last 4, 5 months I've been going straight, it still was days like, man, I ain't doing shit. And then I end up doing 150 reps or something. But it wasn't no stipulations on that shit. So you ain't counting no days or nothing. So you look up, a few months don't went past. But when you count the days, they hit a little different. I got something for you too, Abundant. Get some archer push-ups in. Nah, you know what? Don't do that yet. Wait till your shoulder better. But when your shoulder get better, try out some of them archer push-ups. They hit different. Shoulder taps, all that shit when you stressing on one depth or the other. Like one arms. Yeah. Show your strength, Bundy. Start doing some explosive pushes. Even though we try to stick to the basics, you know what I'm saying? Because we doing it for the games. But just switch it up sometimes. Them explosives hit different. Them claps. 10 rounds of 10 claps tear a hole in my ass. For real. Yeah, let your shoulder heal first. They definitely hit different on the delts. Them, the shoulder taps, the one arms, explosives, and claps and shit like that. It's a little more on maybe I say the front delts if anything, but them still more chest and triceps than anything. But them arches, uh, the shoulder taps, and the one arms definitely had them rear delts on fire. Especially the one arms. The one arms had the rear delts, the upper traps, and the lats on fire, let alone the forearm and the triceps. 13. Yeah, I was wondering why it was so sticky and shit. I didn't even realize the air didn't pop on yet. It been hot here, like like uh the latter 80s, lower 90s for the last couple of days, and it been raining, so it been humid. Feel like it feel like the Caribbeans for the last couple of days around here, all sticky and shit. Oh, thought this was gonna take 50, 55 minutes. It's looking like about an hour and 10. I was looking back on my page the other day. I used to do some real crazy shit. One day, I did 2,000 pushes, 1,000 burpees, 300 pulls, and that shit took me like 5 hours. And then I seen one where I did 1,000 pushes, 500 squats, and one pull. Well, one pull on each round. So I guess with the 40-pound vest, I did that for 50 rounds. Uh, so I got 50 pulls with the 140-pound vest, 500 squats, and 1,000 pushes. That took me like 2 hours 45 minutes. Then I seen something I did some shit like 1,000 pushes, 500 burpees, 500 pulls, some other shit. That shit took about 3.5 hours. I used to do some crazy ass shit, man. I don't be training like that no more. But I will like hit something crazy every now and then again. But nothing like I used to when I first. I ain't gonna say that was when I first started. I probably was about maybe a year into my training when I used to do all that crazy shit. And I was also heavier too. So you know that shit was 10 times harder. But yeah, I was just tripping, man. I went all the way down my page. I'm like, boy, your ass was do some crazy shit. Who the fuck does 2,000 push-ups and 1,000 burpees. Who the fuck trains for fucking 5 hours straight? It's around 14. I did a 5-hour live. 98 here. Damn, small. Damn. 98. 98. Yeah, 98. That's crazy. Is it dry or is it humid? You know, that dry heat be a little different than that humid heat. A human 98 is crazy. That's a human 98. You taking 3, 4 showers in a day. Dry, not so bad. It's still hot. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad. Yeah, Abundant. I'm gonna need that 1,000 pushes out you too with that vest on, bro. For them 100 days up, Abundant, I'm gonna need that 1,000 out you, bro. I'm calling you out. I'm gonna give you a little push, Abundant. You got that shit too. Sometimes we be needing that. We don't be knowing what we capable of. Sometimes it take a push from somebody to let us know what we actually capable of. Yeah, this round 15 in the third quarter. About to start the fourth quarter. 5 more rounds after this. Yeah, yeah, go back on my page, check it out. Yeah, that'll be crucial. 100 sets of 10 that'll be, yeah, that's good money. That's all you gotta do. Like, stretch that shit out. You know, that's still a progressive overload. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stretch that shit out. Stretch that shit out. 10, 15. See, I did mine at 20. But trying to do like 25. I think 25, I think that'd be like 40 rounds or something. Shit. See, I've got to the last few sets on the dubs and was going to failure. I think on the last couple of them, I had to stand up and break. Yeah, you got that shit, though. You strong enough. You already do a high volume, just doing it in one muscle group now. You can either try like do a 10 and do 5 squats. And that'll give you that little rest in between the pushes and the squats. And that'll give you what, 500 squats and 1,000 pushes. probably gonna take a couple hours. So you know you're gonna have to make room. But that definitely be some fire shit. Matter of fact, when you finna do it, let me know. I'm gonna be on the other end doing it with you. Just let me know when you're gonna do it so I can give me a nice little 400 in. And then when you doing that shit, I'll be on the other end doing it. I got that Discord, man. I just need to just set it up. Put the link in the description and shit. We get on that boy together. Do some I go, you go shit. And that'll get us through that shit fast. That's 600. Like 200 more. Fuck it, 600 good enough, man. Let's stop right there. No, I'm bullshit. That's one thing, man. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Don't stop like my man Kobe say. Like great words of Kobe say. Don't stop when you tired. Stop when you finish. I heard him doing an interview with somebody. I guess they was up 2-0 in the playoff series. They said, "Why you ain't smile?" He said, "What's the smile?" He's like, "You up 2-0." He's like, "So, is the job done? Is we finished? Ain't nothing to be happy about. Ain't nothing to celebrate. We still got some games to win. Same with this shit. Shit, we don't stop when we tired. We start when we finish. I'm tired as fuck. I want to quit. Jump in the shower and go put in these hours at work. But we gonna finish these last 200 reps. Like my man Luke Oakley say, great words, and the great words of my man Luke Oakley. Step by step, rep by rep, still get you to the finish line. That's what we on. This 16, we're out in 5 more rounds. I think we could get that in 10 minutes. Let's get it. Let's do some stepping off and stepping right back into it type shit. Yeah, Giovanni said, best of luck. Shout out to him. I know what he meant. But luck gonna get you through this shit. Only thing get you through this shit is dedication, perseverance. This is my hunt, and I ain't caught the prey yet. We don't finish, we don't eat. My whole existence depends on whether I finish this or not. Round 16. Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna put it out there. Then we set like time in the day. I don't know what your Sundays be looking like, but them be my best days, like to get some high volumes in. I'll be having like 2-3 hours to burn. Yeah, my son, it's on my computer and on my phone. I just gotta I'm just have my son hook it up. He knew how to copy and paste all that shit. I would have been doing it if I knew how to do all that shit. I was setting it up so I could do it with Patel, but Patel been missing the action. I know he studying to be a doctor. He been doing his little internships. So he said schedule's been changing and shit. So shout out to Patel, man. Just keep grinding. I also know he be hiding out too when he ain't being trained. He be feeling some type of way. But don't feel no type of way, Patel. You know what I'm saying? Just get back on it. Everybody fall off and get back up. Now, I'm gonna say everybody fall off, but everybody don't get back up. So be one of the ones to get back up. Don't be one of the ones just stay sitting there on your ass. You gotta be the change you want to see. And I know Abundance told his man early on there, the study's important. They are important, but there ain't no excuses, man. When you want something bad enough, when you want a piece of ass, when you're trying to holler at that female, you make time for it, don't you? You know what I'm saying? You make time to play on the game. You make time to watch the game. Motherfucker make time for shit they they don't gotta put no energy into. Nah, I ain't gonna say that because chasing a female take a lot of energy. I'm gonna say it like this: motherfuckers don't make time for shit that's challenging. They don't find time for that. They find excuses. They find excuses then. So don't be giving them no pass, Bundy. We pushes they ass, whether they like it or not. Somebody got to be the stern voice. There's too many cushions in the world as it is. That's why so many soft dudes out here now. They ain't got nobody around them stern, laying that shit down. No passes, no excuses. Especially with me, because I'm 52 years old and I work 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours sometime a day and still get this shit in. And I'm 52. So y'all know y'all ain't got no excuses. I get it though, cause I be this 19 right here. I get it though, cause I see people when I was watching Abundant train early. That shit was way easier watching them train than train. You know what I'm saying? It was way easier sitting back watch you get that money, man, than it is right now getting it myself. So I get it. I get it. Motherfuckers do a lot of talking on the internet, but when it's time to show up, they ass don't be nowhere to be found. I ain't gonna take it easy on nobody, man. I don't take it easy on myself. I don't take it easy on my family, my wife, my kids, none of that. And you got the wife and kids. That right there is a job in itself. And you got a younger shorty. Like that's a job in itself right there. You know, we don't get a lot of pats on the back as fathers for that, but yeah, that's a job in itself. Yeah, but ain't no excuses. But yeah, it's so easy, man, to watch somebody train and say what you do and what you gonna do and what you been doing and shit, and actually getting up and getting that shit in for real, for real. I know for a fact. I said this was 19, but I think this 18. And if it ain't, we're gonna make it 18 anyway. We don't wanna miss nothing. We'll add something, but we ain't gonna miss nothing. So let's call this 18. Yeah, my kids grown down there. Like my son, my youngest is 19, he about to be 20. He take care of himself. So them days over with for me, but I still got the wife though. That for always putting me to work. Came in there last night with some lingerie on. Always putting my ass to work. And that's after I got through putting wallpaper up all in my office. But tell you the truth, I wouldn't even did nothing to that office. My old recliner, the arm was busted off of it, seat was all dented in, but I love my recliner. They combine wall mounted fireplaces, recliners and shit. So that made me like, okay, fuck it. I love my old desk. I love the gum stuck up underneath the desk and shit. You know, I had broke that recliner in, man. Like I'll sit down in that motherfucker. It would be like that motherfucker just hug it to me. It was like a memory. I made that motherfucker to a memory phone. I sit in that motherfucker, just remember every part of my body. Now I gotta break this other one in. So you know I had to take all the old shit out, carry it outside, take it to the dumpster, then put the other shit down, and then get ready to go to bed. She coming there with this lingerie on. Shit don't stop, man. Yeah, a lot of people talk. A lot of people talk. I be hearing you tell them all the time. I know some people be wanting to stay behind the camera. That's cool. But a lot of the people that be in the comments, man, They be bullshitting, man. They probably want to. I ain't gonna say they don't want to, or they might not do a little something. I ain't gonna say that. But for the most part, it ain't too many people getting up doing this shit every day. Hell nah. Not even they favorite fitness influencers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get to though. You know, you've been training for 5, 10 years, 15, 20. You ain't gotta go hard like this every day. That's why I say I'm playing catch up. That's why I go hard like this every day. So I'm playing catch up. Now when I get 5, 6, 7 years in, I'm at between 160 and 155, you know, straight shredded, jack. Then I probably go 3, 4 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we finna get this money every day. If it ain't nothing but 50 pulls and 100 pushes and a mile jog, I'm gonna get me some work in every day. This is 19. Yeah, a lot of be talking, but most part though, people who be like in our chats and shit abundant, if they not getting it in, they want to, cause ain't nobody sitting around typing in calisthenics on their computer or weightlifting if they don't inspire to try to get in shape. Ain't nobody looking at that shit, but motherfuckers who doing it or motherfuckers who want to do it. And then you might have some of them weirdos come in looking at you some sodomite type of way and shit. Yeah, so probably a lot of them in there talking about what they want to do instead of what they doing. That's why I try to tell people, come over here, like, do what you can, because this ain't no one size fit all. And everybody had to start somewhere. Everybody can't do 2,000 push ups and 1,000 burpees and go for 3 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can. You might can only do, uh, you probably can't even do no pull ups. You might have to start at the inverted rows or something. You know, you might have to use resistant band. You might can't do 25 straight pushes, 30 straight pushes. Probably can do 5. Do that for 10 rounds. Yeah, do you. Do you. Me, I do me, and then I watch other people who more advanced than me, and I use them as a catapult or springboard. I use them as a challenge. That's why I like to watch cats that's more advanced than me too. So they push me to do more. That's how I got to doing high reps in the first place, by watching other cats doing high reps. Before I even thought about doing pull-ups, I started seeing cats doing pull-ups. I'm like, man, I'm finna do me some pull-ups. Same with like muscle ups and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm definitely strong enough to do them. I just ain't been in no place where I could go on and practice them. But I'm finna get on my muscle up game for sure. I know I'm strong enough Now, I did one. I was practicing about a year ago. I got a couple of shorts and shit. I was chicken wanging them and shit. But so I already done been up there. It's just I ain't really been practicing the technique or nothing like that. But I know I'm definitely stronger than what I was a year ago when I was chicken wanging. But I'm gonna get on them too though. But yeah, I use people more advanced than me to push me, make me go harder. Yeah, King Supreme Hill Beast. Yeah, I promise you, I've been seeing them too. I ain't really been seeing. I ain't really been seeing too many other Rip Right. I've been seeing him post a little bit, but not like the King. King been dropping something just about every other day lately. And but other than that, I ain't really been seeing them New York cats. Them New Jersey cats, they been dropping. What's his name? Wallow, I think, something like that. But you know, he be dropping his team, so they be, doing their little challenge things and shit. But yeah, as far as like just solo dolo type shit, King definitely been dropping, and he been dropping shorts and shit. You know, some motherfuckers, man, they get to a point, man, where they just, I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't think a lot of people. Some people get it early, some people get it later, some people never get it off. But I don't know. Some people don't understand the benefits of consistency, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't understand the benefits of consistency. It ain't just being consistent with working out. It's being consistent with everything in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is key. You know what I'm saying? That's consistency gonna bring results, and the only thing that's gonna bring results. And whatever you're trying to do, you gotta be consistent with it. And I think some people, some of them cats, they get comfortable with their aesthetics. They get comfortable with maybe the little money they making off YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's always. That's why we can't never get satisfied because it's always more to gain, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no limit to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no ceiling to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always more to gain, man. Whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? You stagnated. Your growth is stunted. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you know it all or you got it all or your growth is stagnated. Yeah. I don't want to drop the cats names, but yeah, I ain't been seeing none of them like I ain't seen Shredder, I ain't seen Just Different, I ain't seen Semi, I ain't seen that's good money. He gonna drop his shit. But he been lately dropping like the rip right sell it on the bars type content. And it's a couple of cats from like LA, Miami and shit I be checking out too. But they ain't really been dropping either. See, sometimes when you do this shit for money, like physical money, you you forget, man. It be people like us out here who be needing you to post that shit to be giving us a little that little that motivation, inspiration we be need. Stay consistent, keep our discipline. They be forgetting why they started. Or maybe some started it for the physical money in the first place. That's why I ain't gonna never let y'all down. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be going live for the rest of my life like that, but I'm definitely gonna be dropping content on consistent because I know why I started. And I started to because I know it's people out there like me that was struggling with their weight, struggling with training on a consistent basis and shit. So I started putting my shit out there. And I ain't gonna forget that. No matter if this shit take me, no matter where it take. And I know it's people out there. Might not be a lot, but I know it's some people out there that depend on me dropping, coming out. That keep them going. I told you I was just gonna do 400 reps today. But when I turned on YouTube, I was on my way from the shop. And I usually put on YouTube. Most of the time in the morning I listen to some motivational shit, but your live popped up. So I clicked on it. Got home. I was ready to do 800 after that. We don't be knowing what we be doing to people, man, when you putting your shit out there. That's why, whether it's in real life, doing positive shit or stuff, you don't know who you're affecting, man. That's why you want to stay as positive as you can and as consistent as you can. Little shorty came to my shop the other day. They used to work for me when he was in high school. He off to college now. Came back like, man, Mr. B, I appreciate that opportunity you gave me, man. You just don't know, man, how much trouble you kept me out of, man. I lost my brother, my best friend. I lost him, and woo woo. He just was showing me gratitude, man. Like just that little opportunity, him being at work, them little 6, 7, 8 hours he was doing, it kept him off the street, man. Kept him out of harm's way. That's another thing. A lot of these shorties, man, if they was more busy, it'd be less likely they jump off the porch and be in bullshit because they too busy to be on bullshit. What they say, idle mind is a devil workshop. Just sitting around all day, listening to that drill music, uh, playing Call of Duty and shit, GTA, doing that shit, murdering motherfuckers all day on the game, and then listen to murder music all day. You don't listen to nothing wholesome. You don't watch nothing wholesome. You don't play nothing wholesome. You just everything's just murder, kill, destroy. So what you do? You ain't got no job. All you doing is sitting there idle all day. Of course, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna jump into some bullshit. Especially if you ain't got no structure behind. What Julie say? Consistent. For example, if you say 11 a day, that's 4,015. And how long it take to do that? In a year. Yeah. That's all it is, man. That's called that's called sacrifice. That's called discipline. Everything, man. You can't get around discipline and sacrifice. If you want to achieve anything, you can't get around discipline or sacrifice. You just can't do it. It's impossible, man. It's impossible. Young man, work out. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, cause this right here has way more value than money. It do. Shit, you can't even get no money. Not no real money. If you all broke up, sick, fucked up, yeah, you can't even get no real money. Gotta stay in motion. Yes, all programming. That's what the manifesting for them said. Yeah, and we ain't even finna blame it on nobody, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. It's just like this, just like the internet, just like social media, just period. Radio, um, TV. You know what I'm saying? It's positive shit out there and it's negative shit. The motherfucker got uh, choices. They got free will to choose. You know what I'm saying? So some motherfuckers choose to dwell on the dark side. Some people choose to dwell on the light side. You know what I'm saying? So it's choices. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Satan, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all not, but I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way spiritual. You know, I've been through too much not to be. I'll never forget my trials and tribulations. I was seeing shit, hearing shit, on my motherfucking knees, crying for forgiveness for all the bullshit I did for years. You know what I'm saying? From losing everything, house caught on fire, almost lost my family, motherfucking lost my cars, my crib, my motherfucking lost my freedom. Yeah, I've been through too much not to believe. But yeah, Satan got his role to play, and so so the Father of lights, he got his role to play. So yeah, yeah. So it's just what motherfuckers choose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, motherfuckers be like, yeah, they be putting out this, putting out that, they be trying to destroy the. Nah, because it's white coaches that follow that negative shit. It's Asian coaches that follow. You got Asian gangbangers. You got white gangbangers. Go to prison. Go to federal prison. You'll find out how many different ethnicities and races and shit fucking gangbang and kill, steal, and destroy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just aimed at one group of people. You know what I'm saying? It's choices people have to make, and it's either the left hand or the right hand. It's either the broad way or the narrow way. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. It's choices. We don't point the finger at nobody. Only thing we do is point the finger at ourselves. We look in the mirror and the choices we make. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? It's just like leading the horse to water. You can lead the horse to the water, but that don't necessarily mean you're going to drink it. So they could put all the negativity in front of me like, here go the dope. Here go the guns. Here go the, whatever it is. It's up to me to choose to go sell the drugs or me to choose to go pick up the gun and kill somebody. It's on me. It ain't on the person who made the drugs, manufactured drugs, dropped them off, and ain't the person. Is it like people we need less guns on the nah? You know what I'm saying? Guns don't kill people. People kill people. You know what I'm saying? People kill people with guns. Kill people with knives. So should we take all our knives out of our kitchen because somebody got killed with a knife? Nah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the choices we make, man, and the decisions we make, man, is what we choose. You know what I'm saying? On how what the consequences gonna be, whether they positive or negative, man. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I done been on both sides of the track. You know what I'm saying? I rode the fence before. You know what I'm saying? But I just chose to come all the way on the right side, man. You know what I'm saying? And left the fence alone and the other side of the track alone. You know what I'm saying? But all them shit I went through in my life and my past, it was just decisions I made. And whether they was mature in my immature days, well, I'm gonna say all them negative decisions, whether I was 30 years old or you 40, 50, 60 years old, you could still be 60 years old and immature in your mind. That's why you got a lot of, you see it a lot, especially in LA, because they all on the internet. In California, you got motherfuckers who 50, 60 years old talking about they still cripping it and blooding it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got it here in Chicago too. They call them old ass YNs. Motherfuckers be 50 years old standing on the corner talking about GD and BD and on folk them and on gang and all that bullshit, however they be talking. Them shorties be talking. These motherfuckers 40 and 50 years old talking the same way. Pants sagging, tight ass jeans, trying to dress like the young cats and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the same. So, age don't make you grown either. So I say anything that's negative is an immature, unconscious mind. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Topic today movements. What's today movements? We was doing pulls, chin ups, dips, pushes, and squats. You missed it all. 800 reps. We already done. It's our program. I'm spiritual as well. I see the real world. Definitely choices and everybody in their own world. Yep, no doubt. No doubt. We in it, but we ain't of it. That's all. And when you can see it, and when you can see it, that's when you start doing better. A lot of people, I know that's a cliche. People say when you know better, you do better. But it's no way that you know better and don't choose to do better. So if you ain't doing better, you don't know better. Period. Ain't no way you can know better and still choose to do worse. That just don't make no sense to me. Julie, so true. I went through my freezer a little while back. I found a bag of weed. I don't know. Somebody must have hashed it that out for me. One is too many, and there's never. So I just got rid of it. No doubt. No doubt. Each his own on the weed thing. You know what I'm saying? Each his own on the weed thing. I don't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke weed. I don't like that feel, especially this new shit, motherfucker. I don't smoke, but I ain't got nothing against it though. But when you doing all that hard shit, these little motherfuckers popping pills, sipping syrup. I don't even think they know that shit heroin. You know what I'm saying? Codeine and all that shit. It, fucking all that shit is cocaine and heroin. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is cocaine and poppy seed. That's all that shit is. All the drugs, everything made from that. Everything made from the cocoa leaf and the poppy seed. All, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could kind of say that with the, but you know, it's once you start processing that shit and remanufacturing that shit where the problems come in, because it all comes from the earth. You know what I'm saying? When you start processing it, remanufacturing and all that shit, that's where the problems come in, man. But yeah, I don't got nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? But because everybody got their own vices some way or somehow. Your vice might be porn. Your vice might be just chasing after prostitutes. Your vice might be chasing after every girl you see. You want a piece of her and shit. Your vice might be drinking. Your vice might be smoking weed. Your vice might be fucking smoking cigarettes. Your vice might be playing a game. Your vice might be just sitting on your ass all day. Your vice, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own vices. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own vices. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's just some shit that just detrimental to your ass. It just kills your whole drive and your whole ambition. You like, you don't want nothing in the world but to do that shit, then you got a problem, man. For real, for real. But yeah, we got some work in though. 800 reps, y'all. 800 reps. We didn't get it in the time we wanted to do it. It wasn't as intense as we wanted it, but I still got a little pump off of it. And sometimes we just go through the motions, but we got through them. That's the key. But I'm gonna read a couple more comments. And I'm gonna get up out of this joint. I grow my own cannabis and use it for a lot, and in my uh, meditation. That's what's up, Abundant. Do you, bro? As long as that shit don't affect your daily life, you good. Good with me. I ain't got really. I know a lot of people smoke weed and function very well. So, I know it's a lot of millionaires out there that smoke weed too. So I ain't got nothing. It's when you get to that heroin and that mother. When you get to that girl and that boy, shit starts to change in your life, man. For real, it's gonna catch up with your ass. But and that drinking, you know what I'm saying? That shit, especially that fucking malt liquor. You know what I'm saying? The fucking beer. You know what I'm saying? But we all got our vices, man. We ain't knocking nobody. I just hope everybody do better and make better choices. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And stay on your grind. Stay focused. Stay ambitious. You know what I'm saying? And be there for your families, man. And be there for your families, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna go through no long outro. All I'm gonna say is one love to the lovers, man. And if you need motivation, hit your notification, man. I'm on here just about every day, man. I'm about to clock out on y'all, man, and get to the clock in. I'm about to clock out so I can go clock in and get that over with. And then I'm gonna sit on my ass. Just appreciate that support, Abundant, man. Yeah, I sip my little they yeah, I sip my little yak though. I just don't let that shit control my motherfucking life.
But I definitely sip my yak though. Blessed day be. Yes, sir. You too. All right, Julian. Shout out to you, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. We out this way, man. Peace and blessing to all y'all families, man.